Welcome, folks. Today we're uncovering hidden dangers in your very own home. We're not talking about the usual suspects like a slippery kitchen floor or a wobbly chair. No, we're diving deeper into the threats that lurk in the shadows, unnoticed and unattended. From toxic chemicals in everyday products to silent killers like carbon monoxide and mold, there's a whole host of hazards that could be putting you and your loved ones at risk. But fear not, because knowledge is power. And we're here to arm you with the insights you need to ensure your home is as safe as it can be. If you're interested in more home safety and prepping tips, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell to stay updated. So let's dive right in and discover the secrets that your home may be hiding. First off, we have toxic chemicals and substances. Now, you might be thinking, toxic chemicals in my home? And the answer is yes, more often than you might think. We're talking about items you use in your day-to-day life, like cleaning products, air fresheners, and even some types of furniture. These can contain harmful substances such as ammonia, chlorine, and formaldehyde, just to name a few. So, how can we keep ourselves safe? Well, the first step is identification. Look for labels that say caution, warning, or danger. These are your clues that a product might contain something hazardous. Once you've identified these items, make sure they're stored safely. Keep them out of reach of children and pets, and never mix different chemicals together. It's also a good idea to use them in a well-ventilated area to avoid inhaling any harmful fumes. But here's some good news. There are safer alternatives out there. Many companies now offer green or environmentally friendly products that are free from harmful chemicals. You can also make your own cleaners using simple ingredients like vinegar, baking soda, and lemon. Not only are these options safer for you and your family, but they're also better for the environment. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed and choose wisely. Moving on to electrical hazards. Now, this is a topic that can't be ignored. In our homes, we're surrounded by electrical devices, but they can pose some serious risks if not handled properly. Common threats include overloaded outlets, faulty wiring, and old appliances. Overloading an outlet is easy to do. You might think plugging in one more device won't hurt, but it can lead to overheating and even electrical fires. So remember to spread your devices across multiple outlets and avoid using too many extension cords. Faulty wiring is another sneaky culprit. It can cause shocks or fires, particularly in older homes. If you notice flickering lights, hot outlets, or frequent circuit breaker trips, it might be time to call a professional electrician. Now let's talk about old appliances. They may add a vintage charm to your home, but they often don't meet today's safety standards. Old frayed cords can spark a fire, so consider updating to safer, modern appliances. So how do we prevent these hazards? Regular electrical safety inspections are key. Have a certified electrician check your home every few years. They can spot potential dangers and fix them before they become a problem. As we journey through life, we face many surprises, but remember, your home's electrical system shouldn't be one of them. Stay safe, folks. Don't let your home become a shocking surprise. Next up, fire risks. Now, fire dangers can be pretty sneaky, hiding in places you'd least expect. Flammable materials, for instance, are a common fire risk. These could be anything from an aerosol can near a heat source to a pile of old newspapers in the corner. Then there's the risk of unattended appliances. Ever left the house wondering if you turned off the stove? That's exactly what we're talking about. A forgotten curling iron or a coffee maker left on can quickly turn into a fire hazard. Smoke detectors and fire extinguishers are your first line of defense. Smoke detectors can alert you to a fire before it gets out of hand, while fire extinguishers can help you put out small fires before they become unmanageable. Make sure these are in working order and replace batteries regularly. But prevention is better than cure. So let's talk fire safety tips. Keep flammable materials away from heat sources. Never leave appliances unattended, and avoid overloading electrical sockets. Lastly, a solid fire escape plan can make all the difference in an emergency. Know your exits, make sure everyone in the household knows the plan, and practice it regularly. Remember, fire doesn't discriminate. It can happen to anyone, anywhere. So, let's not give it a chance, shall we? Don't play with fire, keep it safe and sound. Now, let's talk mold and mildew. These uninvited guests may seem harmless, but they can pose serious health risks. From triggering allergies to causing respiratory issues, mold and mildew are more than just an unsightly nuisance. So, how do we spot them? Mold usually shows up as discolored patches or spots that may be green, white, black, or even pink. Mildew, on the other hand, often appears as a thin, powdery layer, usually white or gray. And if you're getting a musty smell, that's a big red flag right there. Addressing mold and mildew issues is crucial for your health and the health of your home. If it's a small area, you can tackle it yourself with proper safety gear and a good cleaning solution. But for larger infestations, or if the mold keeps coming back, it's best to call in the professionals. Prevention, as they say, is the best cure. To prevent mold and mildew, focus on controlling humidity in your home. Use dehumidifiers in damp areas and ensure proper ventilation, especially in bathrooms and kitchens. Avoid overcrowding your spaces. Air needs room to circulate. Also, fix any leaks promptly because mold loves moisture. Remember, a mold-free home isn't just about cleanliness. It's about health, comfort, and peace of mind. Mold and mildew? No thank you. Keep it fresh, folks. On to structural hazards. Now, these are the silent threats that often go unnoticed until it's too late. They lurk in the form of weak floors that could give way, unstable walls that could collapse, or even a sagging roof that's one snowfall away from caving in. Regular home maintenance is your first line of defense against these hidden dangers. This involves routine checks for signs of wear and tear, such as cracks in the walls, buckling floorboards, or water stains on the ceiling. It's also crucial to pay attention to doors and windows. If they start to stick or won't close properly, it could indicate a shift in your home's structure. Now, this is where a professional comes in. Regular inspections by a qualified building inspector can help identify potential problems early on. They have the expertise to spot issues that the untrained eye might miss, giving you a chance to address them before they escalate into more significant, potentially dangerous situations. But it's not all about detection. Prevention also plays a key role. Reinforcing your home's structure can be as simple as adding support beams in the attic or basement, or it may involve more extensive work like underpinning foundations in older homes. And let's not forget about repairs. Neglected leaks can lead to rotting wood, while untreated cracks can grow, both weakening your home's structure. So promptly addressing these issues is essential. Remember, a strong home is a safe home. Now let's tackle carbon monoxide and gas leaks. These silent threats can turn your safe haven into a hazard without any visible signs. Carbon monoxide is a deadly, colorless, and odorless gas produced when fuel is burned without enough air. It's like a ghost. You can't see it, you can't smell it, but it can hurt you, or even worse. Now, natural gas leaks can be just as dangerous. Although natural gas is normally safe and efficient, if it leaks, it can lead to fires or explosions. Unlike carbon monoxide, you can often smell a gas leak. It's deliberately given a distinct odor, kind of like rotten eggs, so you'll know something's off. So how do you protect your home from these invisible threats? Well, the first line of defense is a carbon monoxide detector. This small device alerts you if carbon monoxide levels rise in your home. It's a real lifesaver, literally. It's also important to have your gas lines inspected regularly to prevent leaks. This is a job for professionals, so don't try it yourself. If you suspect a gas leak, don't ignore it. Get out of the house immediately and call your local gas company or fire department. Remember, better safe than sorry. And keep in mind, this is one situation where your nose knows. If something smells off, it's time to take action. Stay alert, folks. Your nose knows. Water damage and flooding, let's dive in. When it comes to home safety, water is a silent infiltrator. Left unchecked, it can wreak havoc on your home's structure and even pose health risks. Water damage can come from various sources such as leaky pipes, faulty appliances, or even a simple rainstorm. Over time, this can lead to structural decay, mold growth, and in severe cases, flooding. Identifying potential water damage early on is crucial. Look for signs like discoloration on walls or ceilings, a musty smell, or an unexpected spike in your water bill. These might indicate hidden leaks that need immediate attention. Preventing leaks is key. Regularly inspect your home's plumbing, keep your gutters clean, and ensure your home's exterior is sealed properly. Consider investing in a good quality water alarm for early leak detection. But what if you're facing a bigger problem? Flooding can be a homeowner's worst nightmare. It's not just about the immediate damage, but also the long-term effects such as mold growth and structural issues. Hence, flood preparedness is crucial. Make sure you have a good understanding of your home's flood risk and have an emergency plan in place. This could include installing a sump pump, raising electrical outlets, and securing important documents. Keep it dry, folks. A little drip can become a big problem. Last but not least, pest infestations. Now, when we talk about pests, we're not just referring to those pesky mosquitoes during summer. We're talking about a wide range of critters, from rodents and roaches to termites and bed bugs. These tiny invaders can cause more than just annoyance. Some pests, like cockroaches and rats, can spread diseases. Others, like termites, can cause significant damage to your home structure. And let's not forget the creepy crawlers like spiders and centipedes that can bring along their own set of problems. So, how do you know if you have an infestation? Well, signs can range from droppings and gnaw marks to unusual sounds and even unpleasant smells. If you're seeing these signs, or heaven forbid, the pests themselves, it's time to take action. Now, there are plenty of DIY pest control methods out there, from traps and baits to sprays and powders. But if the infestation is severe, or if it involves pests that can cause significant harm like termites or bed bugs, you may need to call in the professionals. And when it comes to preventing infestations, cleanliness is key. Regularly clean your home, especially the kitchen and bathroom. Seal any cracks or openings where pests might enter, and promptly repair any leaks to avoid creating a water source for pests. Remember, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Well, that's a wrap on hidden dangers in your home. We've taken a journey through the unseen threats that lurk in our living spaces. From toxic chemicals in everyday products to hidden fire risks and structural hazards, we've shone a light on the silent danger of mold, carbon monoxide, and gas leaks, and navigated the risks of water damage, flooding, and pest infestations. Just remember, knowledge is power. Being aware of these hazards is the first step to ensuring a safer environment. Regular inspections and proactive measures can make all the difference, turning potential dangers into manageable risks. And remember, no home is perfect, but it's our job to make it as safe as possible for us and our loved ones. So let's keep the conversation going. We'd love to hear from you. Share your tips and experiences in the comments. Before we sign off, we have some exciting content for you. This channel is a treasure trove of knowledge and wisdom, filled with comprehensive guides and tips to keep you prepared and safe. We've got videos covering everything from earthquake preparedness to fire safety drills, and so much more. So, don't forget to explore our playlist and stay informed. If you're interested in diving deeper into these subjects, consider joining our channel membership. As a member, you'll gain access to exclusive content, detailed guides, and resources that aren't available to regular viewers. It's a fantastic opportunity to enhance your knowledge and skills. Remember, information is power, and the more you know, the safer you'll be. So keep learning, keep exploring, and most importantly, keep applying what you've learned to ensure the safety of your home and loved ones. Thanks for watching, folks. Stay safe out there.